So getting older can suck. It's definitely not for the birds. At least that's what my patients tell me. If you've circled this earth a little bit and spent some years here, you notice that you start to develop some wrinkles on your skin. Well, just like those wrinkles on your skin, you develop some wrinkles on the inside of your body, and that's called arthritis. And whether you've asked your body to do a lot over the passing years or that you're super active, you may have some stiffness and achiness in your back and hips that deserve some TLC. Well, I promise you, if you do these 2 exercises with me today and give yourself the gift of 10 minutes, we're gonna force some length and strength and mobility in those hips and lower back. It's great for arthritis. It's great if you've been here for a few years. It's gonna be fun, but some of my patients call it physical torture, or you're gonna have some burning. But if you do this when you're feeling stiff and achy, I know you're going to have some improvement. So give yourself a gift of 10 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, and you're going to notice some improvement. Let's get started with our very first exercise. And before we do that, make sure you're next to a chair or next to a countertop to give yourself some stability. Let's have some fun. Here we go. Okay, so grab your chair or stand next to the countertop. You're going to have a really long stance. You're going to have split your legs. I'm going to start the other side first. So we're going to stand up tall, split your legs, and that back heel is going to come off the ground a little bit. Now, if we're going to force range of motion and mobility in the hips, we need to have this length. If you have to start here at first, that's okay. But over time, get a longer stance. Stand up tall, nice long stance, and we're gonna do what's called a pulse lunge. So I'm going up and down, and what I'm focusing on here is this front leg, the one that's in front of me here, is gonna feel a burn in the glutes and the quads. In that back leg, I'm gonna feel a stretch in the front of my hip. So up and down, 12 reps on each side. The taller you are, the more of a stretch you will feel. If we're trying to force mobility and strength and range of motion in our hips, we need to focus on length. So lengthen up, a tall posture, 12 repetitions. I'm at 6. I'm feeling the burn already. This is ridiculous. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, shake it out. Switch sides. Still hold on. Not a balance exercise. Remember, be tall, erect posture, dip, 2, 3. It's called a pulse lunge because I'm just pulsing in a small range of motion. What you're going to want to do, I've got some go-getters out there. They want to go all the way down. All the way down. You don't have to do that. Just pulse it out in that big length because you're forcing that range of motion in your hips. This is great for morning stiffness, anything like that. We're shooting for 12 reps, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. I'm going to give myself a little rest here. Now, as you're going through this, you're going to feel some of that stiffness and mobility in your hips. That is okay. Shake it out here. We got another set. Now, I'm going to go other leg in front first. Remember, nice split stance, tall posture, dip, 12 reps here. Did you know that you lose 1% of your strength every year after the age of 50? That's some big numbers there, right? And so we want to maintain that strength, range of motion, and mobility. We do that through this work. We do that with 2 sets of 12 on each side, 3 to 4 times a week. You do this when you're feeling stiff. 10, 11, 12. Sometimes I like to finish off with just a good arch. And switch it up. 12 reps here, tall posture, split stance. Remember, you don't have to shoot to getting that knee to the ground. That knee in the front can go over your toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Oh, okay, so with your hips, we want to work on all ranges of motion. So that one we worked front and back, and now we're going to be working side to side, front and back like this, side to side like this. You know what I mean. That's going to work all ranges of motion of your hips to help give you some of that range of motion and mobility and pain relief and stiffness relief that you're looking for. I didn't say it was easy. I did say you were going to have a burn. I did say physical torture. And you're lucky I'm counting because as a PT, we're notorious for not counting. Let's move on to our next exercise. We're going to be working side to side now. Okay, so if we're working all ranges of motion of your hips, we just did front to back, now we have to work side to side. It just makes sense. So get in front of that countertop or the chair, or get behind the chair like I'm doing here. You're gonna hold on, not a balanced exercise. You could do it if you want, but it's not that big of a deal. We wanna focus on length. So length requires us to get a little uncomfortable. So you're gonna stand here, you're gonna take a big step, and you're gonna bend your knee and lean forward at the same time. Boom. Big step, lean forward at the same time. I tell my patients, if you're gonna step to the right, you bend the right. step to the left, bend the left. Here we go. Step, bend, step, bend. Now what you're working on is the inner parts of your leg, the groin, and we're working on the lateral movement, the side-to-side movement of our hips and our lower back at the same time. So get tall, step, bend, come back. Step, bend, come back. You see how I'm bending forward though? That range of motion right there engages the glutes. So we want to engage the glutes and come back. I didn't say they were easy exercises, I say they were effective. So if we're only doing 2 of them, we need to work on length, big step, and strength at the same time. So keep going, 20 repetitions total, so it'll be 10 on each side. You see how I'm not taking a huge step here? I'm staying comfortable, I'm bending and bending forward. Bending, bending forward. Bending, bending forward. Bending, you guys get the trick here. Okay, 20 repetitions in about just a couple seconds here. Bend that left knee, bend forward. Bend that right knee, bend forward. Whew. Now, what you should notice is a pull in the inside of those legs. Now you're starting to feel warm because I just got you with the pulse lunge. And now I'm making you do another lunge to help force that length and strength and mobility in your hips. Shake it out here. Safe if you have knee pain, safe if you have back pain, hip pain. That's what we're trying to improve here. Okay, here we go. Another set, 20 repetitions total, 10 on each side. Step to the left, bend the left. Step to the right, bend the right. There's 2. Step to the left, bend the left. Step to the right, bend the right. 4. Now, as you get more mobile, warm up a little bit, you're gonna notice your step is a little bit bigger. Big step, bend. Big step, bend. I think that's 6, 7, 8. Guys, 2 exercises. All the ranges of motion of your hips, focusing on length and strength at the same time. If you do these every day, focusing on improving your hip and back mobility, you will notice a difference. This will put you a nudge up on top of people in your similar stages of life. Whew. Length and strength here, baby. Bend the right knee, bend over. All right, and I think I'm at 16. There we go. 17, 18, here we go. 19, whew, I love it. Perfect, all right, shake it out here. So we did front and back with the pulse lunge, focusing on improving the front of your hips and the back. And then we did the second round being the lateral lunge, which is working on the side to side, the inner groin. Don't be surprised if you're a little sore in that area tomorrow if you haven't done this for a while. But with those 2 exercises, we focused on the range of motions of your hip, forcing some mobility and strength in your hips and lower back in the lumbopelvic complex. Now, what you probably noticed is it probably wasn't too much fun, but I bet you do notice that you feel better, you feel looser, and maybe you're ready to take on your day, to see what the day has in store for you. So if you enjoyed that or have any questions, please leave it underneath the description of the video. Leave a comment, I will get back to you. I think it's important to get those questions answered. We went over 2 great exercises to force some mobility into your hips. I didn't say they were easy. Sometimes it is a little physical torture-y. If you need to start with a reduced range of motion and then progress your way up, that is completely fine. But try to remember 2 to 3 times a week, give yourself the gift of 10 minutes to loosen yourself up, to set yourself up for success and prevent stuff down in the long term that you just don't want to do. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe or share it. But as always, guys, stay healthy, keep moving, and take care of yourself.